All traders just sold Nvidia stock at 13846. That order is now filled at 13846. Alright, so I'm now in this trade for scalping purposes, and for that trade I will use 25 pips. Alright. My stop loss will be at 13871 using 25 pips. The time in London is 19 minutes past 8 p.m. In New York, 19 minutes past 3 p.m. Alright. So this order is now filled and my stop loss is there for scalping purposes to sell Nvidia stock. So you may be wondering, George, why are you selling Nvidia stock? Alright, if you go to I'm on a 2-minute time frame, by the way. Okay, I'm on a 2-minute time frame now. So if you see here, the price went down. See here, went down from here to this point. This is today, on the 25th of May, 2017, 25th of May, 2017. And the price now, it went down. Now it rallied up to the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. That's the pink line there. So it moved from here to here. The 61.8% Fibonacci retracement is right there. All right. Now, the reason why I want to sell is that the price is in a target zone and there were sellers in this zone. So I want to show you the good reason why I want to sell Nvidia stock. If you look on this chart here, alright, there is a profit target level. For Nvidia stock, look carefully, my friend. I'm putting it from the opening price. Careful. From the opening price of this tall candle here, the opening price, to the closing price of the. I'm paying attention to those two candlestick bar on the monthly chart. So from the opening price of this candlestick bar to the closing price of this one here, if you project that distance again to the closing price, we project it, you can see that the price is in a target zone somewhere here, in a target zone. All right, you have to understand that the professional trader that are trading this stock, so there was this hold on one second. The weekly chart. Is it better to go to the weekly chart? So a bit messy. Go to the monthly chart one more time. So there was this you see bullish move, price went vertical, and then we have this consolidation here, and then we see this tall candlestick bar is a continuation pattern. It's a kind of A, B, all right, a C, a D, all right. So it's a continuation pattern, bullish move, consolidation, breakout, and continuation. So there is a target in a zone of 142.09. Okay. So because of that, the price at a target level, if we go into the mind of swing traders and position traders that bought this Nvidia stock at the breakout point here, they know now that the price is at a target level. So most of them will be willing to take some profits, all right? Or some of them that have 2 or more position open, they will close some of those positions, grabbing some of their profit, banking some of those profit, and securing their gain. But if you have only one position that is open, and you are satisfied with the trade, you are happy with your trade because it was profitable, you will be willing to close the trade. But that activity of swing traders and position traders trying to close their position will create what we call a short-term momentum. I need to remind traders that this is not the best period for scalping, because normally if you want to scalp trade, the best time for scalping is the first 2 hours when London, New York or Hong Kong is open. Alright? But because of the volatility of NVIDIA stock, it's a liquid financial instrument that is moving constantly. I allow myself, to trade it at this time of the day because, it's moving constantly. It's a very liquid financial instrument. It's not illiquid, So there is more money flow coming to this stock constantly. Therefore, it's a very good candidate for scalping throughout the day. But the best time for scalping is the first 2 hours when New York or London or Hong Kong is open. But I'm violating that rule now just because this financial instrument is quite a dynamic. It's moving constantly. Alright. So this is my good reason why I want to sell or scalp trade the NVIDIA stock. Alright, price is at a target level on a monthly chart. Swing traders and position traders will be willing to take some profit. So, as you can see, it's working beautifully now. Alright, I'm now in this trade and it's working beautifully now, and the price is coming down since I enter this trade. Alright, if you go back again, were we on a 50-minute time frame? Alright, 50-minute time frame. Here we are. Alright, here we are. Okay. So it's working beautifully now. Beautifully, nicely. It's going down. That's the way we want it. Coming down very fast. Entry at 13846. The price now 13819. Alright. It's good. Very beautiful. Alright. Already 26 pips. That's very good for this trade. It's running very fast. Okay, it's good. But you have to understand, the steps that I'm following. Alright. Very simple steps that we need to follow anytime we want to scalp trade. The first thing that we are looking for is there a good reason to sell the financial instrument. Okay, those good reasons will be on the higher time frame. Right? Usually price at target level, high probability that we may see a short-term momentum when the swing traders or position traders, even day traders, are closing some of their trades. Those activity will create what we call a short-term price action, which is very, very important for us as a scalpers. Okay. The next thing that we need to check is that we want to make sure that we are scalping trade during the first 2 hours of the market. If that's not the case, at least the financial instrument should be dynamic, should be moving very fast, should be liquid. All right. But preferably first 2 hours when London, New York or Hong Kong is open. Okay. All right. So once we have a valid reason, we must now, go to the lower time frame. So the valid reason or the good reason is on the higher time frame, which I show you already on the monthly chart. And then we go to our lower time frame. Here I'm on the 3-minute time frame. All right. And as you can see, the price came down and filled that order and is now going down. Now, another thing that we can do, which I talked about before, is that during the first 2 hours, it's preferable to wait for the first 30-minute candlestick bar to close. So New York is open, London is open, Hong Kong is open. Wait for the first 30-minute candlestick bar to close before you even place the trade. And always use a limit order. Don't sell at the market price. Sell with a limit order, and that will allow you to control the risk, okay? Another thing that we need to tell traders that never move your stop loss when you are scalping trade. Here I'm using 15 pip. If they kick me out of that trade, well, that's the end of that trade. I may come back and sell again or look for another opportunity, but do not move your stop loss if you are scalping, because we want to use a tiny stop loss and control the risk. Another thing you need to be aware of is to check the volatility of the financial instrument that you are trading. So some scalp player will go around using 5 pip for every financial instrument. That's wrong, because 5 pip for some stock is not the suitable stop loss for those stock, because they're moving fast, and a little bit of price action, price wiggling a bit, and you are already out of the trade. So it's better to know the characteristic of the financial instrument that you are using. So today we trade, I was trading Adobe stock. That stock, I was using 15 pip. All right. All right. For this one, I'm using 25 pip because Nvidia is moving fast. So if you use 10 pip for Nvidia, you can be kicked out of the trade before you even place the trade. All right. But some trader may say, all right, in that case, you need to go to the 10-second time frame, 30-second time frame, 1 minute time frame, and then you will be able to use a 5 pip or 10 pip. Sometimes, yes, some traders do that. I don't go beyond. I don't trade on the 1 minute time frame. I don't like the 1 minute time frame. I don't like any time frame below the 1 minute time frame. The lowest I'll prefer to go will be the 2 minute time frame. Okay. So as today I was on the 2 minute time frame when I entered the trade at the beginning. All right, it was on 2 minute time frame. All right. So some scalpers will go to the 30-second time frame, 10-second time frame, because they say they will control the risk and they will use a tiny stop loss. If they know exactly what they are doing, if it's working, well, that's fine. All right. Personally, I don't do that. Okay. So far so good. All right, price went down, rally up to retest the moving average 14 on the 2 minute time frame. I'm now on the 2 minute time frame as I start the beginning. Normally I'm on the 3 minute time frame. All right. So it's working nicely so far. So there are more sellers because it breaks below the moving 14, retest it, and more people are selling it again now. For a live recording like this, I need to tell new traders that very often I will have to pause the video to avoid that the video is too long. We don't want that, okay? So New York will be closed at 4:30, so we got 1 hour left before the market will be closed, all right? What am I talking about here? At 4 p.m. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. That's 9. Am I hungry now? All right. New York will be closed at 4 p.m. So we got 27 minutes left. 4 p.m. That's 9 p.m. London time. Okay. Not 4:30. 4 p.m. 9 p.m. London time. Okay. That's a correction. Time to drink something. Okay, so because this financial instrument is moving fast, I'm risking my 25 pip. I will expect more. The price now at 13808. So almost that's okay. Almost 40 pips. It's finding a support one more time. I will let it run more. I will let it run more. Okay, be very patient and grab my profit when I'm ready. Alright, I could have closed it here, almost 40 pips, but I will be a more patient trader, scalper. So most important thing, you want to ask yourself, why am I going to the 3-minute time frame, 2-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame? Why am I going to the lower time frame to scalp trade? So the answer to that question is that you have a good reason. So those good reasons will be on the higher time frame, usually priced at a target level, or medium-term traders are likely to start taking profit or entering the trade one way or another. So they are either selling or buying. Those medium-term traders will create the short-term momentum that a scalper needs. It's very important. All right? So once you find a good reason, now you want to make sure you are scalping trade during the first 2 hours. If not, at least you are trading financial instrument that is liquid. If you are trading outside the first 2 hours when the market is open, you need to keep your eyes on the ball. As I'm doing here, I need to stay here and watch it. All right? A scalping trade consists of looking for quick and fast profit, at the same time using a tiny stop loss. So, like I was telling you now from NVIDIA, I would prefer to use 25 pips. Some traders may say, Joe, that's too much. Good. That's for some traders, that's too much for scalping. For me, it's not. All right? Because price is going ups and down. This one can go quickly, 15 pips, 20 pips. All right? So for Adobe today, I was using 15 pips. That's okay for that. From other stuff, you may even use 30 pips, all right, for scalping trade. But some scalpers, not all the scalpers are the same. Some scalpers are looking for, so far I got my 37 pips. It's good, it's good now. Look at that. Price now 138.01. That's it. I'm out of this trade at 137.97. Okay. That's very, 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 very good trade, all right? Very, very good trade, okay? Very, very good trade. All right? That's the way you want it, very fast, you see? From here, just drop it down to here. It's now retesting this top, you see? Some traders are doing exactly the same thing like me, right here. That's it, done. All right? 49 pips, very fast, without blinking. This is a fast scalping, in fact, all right? So, I'm going back to the 15-minute time frame. I want to show you something there. Hopefully, I hope 15-minute time frame. You can see all this gap here. You see this gap here. All right? There's a target here. You see, price gapping out, trying to reach the target zone. Price gapping a small money, want the price to reach the target zone. But there's something here you see here. Since this high here, this is the highest high, the price went down and it's struggling a bit. All right, struggling a bit. So here they sold it down. All right, anyone display this high. In fact, what is you can see here on this, there's another good reason on a 50-minute time frame. The price form a head and shoulder chart pattern. See, but the gap make it a bit funny. See, the head, the left hand side shoulder, the right hand side shoulder. All right. So when you see a head and shoulder chart pattern like this, we can apply Fibonacci retracement. That's what I was showing you earlier on. Was he on a 3-minute time frame or 2-minute time frame? So head and shoulder chart pattern is a bearish chart pattern. You see? So price now rallying up to the 61.8% level zone, and we saw it there. And it came down. So this head and shoulder chart pattern that we have seen on the not on the 3-minute time frame but on the 15-minute time frame is also helping our trade. People are selling more. All right. So there is a signature of the bear on the 15-minute time frame after this high here. This is the highest high. You drop it down all the way here. We have a head and shoulder chart pattern on the 15-minute time frame. Now it rally up to the 61.8% level. Fibonacci traders that are smart will definitely sell it. They are selling it now, and I was part of it. but I was not the first person to sell it. All right? Okay? So, what is the purpose of this tutorial? All right? The purpose of this tutorial is for educational purposes and to help traders to know the correct steps that they must follow when they are scalping trade. There are all kinds of scalping trading systems out there, but people, even if you have the best scalping trading system and you do not follow the correct steps, you're not going to get anything out of it. So what I'm trying to do here is to show traders the best practice for scalping. One must have a valid reason. Trade during the first 2 hours when the market is open. At least wait for the first 30-minute candlestick bar to close. Always use limit order to enter the trade. Never move your stop loss. Use the same stop loss for each financial instrument. All right. Check the liquidity of the financial instrument that you are trading. The financial instruments that are very liquid are usually the blue chips. Okay. If you are trading currency, you will check. Okay. You will trade euro dollar, pound dollars. Okay. Dollar Swiss franc. Okay. Currencies that are moving very fast. All right. That's it. You are trading commodity, you trade gold, you trade silvers, commodity that are very liquid, that are moving very fast. As a scalper, your enemy number one is stock that are not dynamic, or financial instruments that are not dynamic, that no one is trading. You can use the best scalping trading method, but if the financial instrument is not moving, you will be sitting there the whole day and nothing will happen. You want to enter the trade, okay, as we did here on the 2-minute time frame, get filled and go away. That's it. All right. If you have any question or suggestion, all right, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. One more time, the correction that I made in this video is that New York will be closed at 4 p.m. instead of 4:30. All right. That's 9 p.m. London time. All right, very, very important. Best time for scalping trade, first 2 hours when New York is open, London is open, and Hong Kong is open. If you are trading outside that period, make sure at least to balance the risk that the financial instrument is likely to move throughout the day. This is the end of the tutorial, and until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the TSTW24 traders, talking about how to scalp trade on the edge like a pro. Financial instrument that we are analyzing is NVIDIA Corporation, EPIC NVDA, November Victor Delta Alpha, an American stock that belongs to technology sector, semiconductor. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you as soon.